Okay, NYC Democratic mayoral frontrunner Zohran Mamdani has repeatedly called for police to shift attention away from minor offenses. Now, the New York Post reports that he and fellow Democratic Socialists of America members are pushing to end enforcement of all misdemeanor crimes. Joining me now, former White House Press Office Chief of Staff, Yemisi Egbowale. So great to see you this morning. Thank you for joining. So, if you look at polling, it's a pretty bipartisan concern out there about crime in places like New York City. How is this helping the Democrat Party?
Well, Zohran Mamdani is going to have to figure out the difference between campaign managing and what is actual governance. And he really is going to have to come somewhere in the middle. Look, there is a good faith argument to make about how we treat low-level offenses, but we have to look at how theft and things like shoplifting have such an impact on businesses and neighborhoods. They affect working families who just want places that they can buy Pampers or pick up their produce and groceries. And so he really is going to have to start finding middle ground here.
Maybe he should start by maybe listening to you, because you're talking sense. And I think a lot of the things that he talks about do not make sense, like government-run grocery stores and the idea that you're going to send, social workers to respond to actual crimes, which, of course, leads to why so many people don't feel safe. I want to play this clip from Hakeem Jeffries, basically dodging questions about why Democrats have lost so many registered voters over the past 4 years.
It shows altogether Democrats have lost 2.1 million voters. Republicans have gained 2.4 million. Why are voters turning away from your party? What is the problem?
Most of that activity, as I understand it, has occurred in Florida and Texas. And certainly it is the case that nationally we're going to have to invest more in these two red states. At the end of the day, it's also going to be important for us to continue to make clear to the American people what we stand for as Democrats.
So I think you would agree with me that that's quite the dodge. And if you add on top of that a lot of these, these ideas from people like Zohran Mamdani, it's only going to make the problem worse for Democrats.
Yeah, this has put Jeffries in between a little bit of a rock and a hard place, because if Mamdani fails, it's an indictment on the New York Democratic congressional delegation. And I hope this is a lesson to Democratic leadership who put their faith and their resources behind Andrew Cuomo, who did not even have the energy to campaign. You have to listen to the people, and had they put somebody forward who was a bit more moderate, a bit more center-left, and actually cared and didn't feel entitled to winning the race, they would have a different candidate right now.
Right. And I think that's such an important point because, of course, the rise of Mamdani has everything to do with the failure of Democrats like Andrew Cuomo in New York City failing to deliver to not only voters at large, but specifically their voters. Yemisi, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.